Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Quarter. Start the montage. Dancing all creative like. No, I just dance the same, I always do. Anyway, it's Creative Quarter, it's in here. We're going to show you around. Really interesting, really interesting. Follow Ricky.
But we're here, right near Pamplemousse, just down the road, Mongu, and you'll see the big tower.
And you
that
can
will
see
show you now, the chimney. Right, so over here, at the moment there's no sign, but you got a piece of art on the side of this building, and that is where you'll find the Creative Quarter.
how awesome is this door? Wow.
Chiquita! Oh, wow, that's really fun. Oh, sorry, got
It's
stage
me,
fright
nobody
now.
likes me.
Office dog.
This is our artist, Ria. Yeah, she does.
This is, are you okay to be on video? Yes. This is Ria, and would you believe she does things with plastic bottles? Yes, I know, these are plastic bottles. Can you believe that? How is that a plastic bottle?
Now, these are just ribbons. But
These are
everything's
ribbons?
like, left over.
Okay, so
It's
this
all
is-
recycled and.
Basically, I think this is more like upcycling because it's going from even better than it was originally. Amazing. Wow. This is Ricky styling the latest bag from
Ria.
Ria Creative Designs. There we go. Look at that bag. And this is made from recycled stuff. Upcycled, I think the name is. We're going to start with upcycled. Yeah, there we go.
Creative strategizing. The process and work.
And this is another great door. It seems like art. So as you can see in here, they have beautiful modern machines, which are fantastic and they're really easy to work with. But if you happen to mess up in here, then they bring you out here and make you sew with that. Oh, that's clever. It is. You mentioned the washers.
No.
They don't just teach awesome stuff, they also innovated. These are actual washers. Instead of using pins and damaging your material, I don't think that damages it, but I'm saying that now, damaging your fingers. And then you can go and, I'm not sure what that thing is, it's a wheel of some sort.
It's a pattern tracer.
This is a pattern tracer. Oh, that's what a pattern tracer is. This is an actual roller cutter. It's like a Stanley knife, but it's round.
Doing like the most complicated bit while you're filming. Nice, confident.
As you can see, it actually did cut. It really did. There are 2 layers.
Yeah.
It cut through 2 layers.
There you can see.
Because you got 2 legs.
Wow. Yes. No, that's a fact a lot of people don't remember.
Look how gorgeous these are, and you get to come and make them like with your kids. They've got a special kids candle making. It's like 750 rupees, and you get to take your candle home and have an awesome time and learn how to make candles. They're going to do one shortly with balloons. Marlene over here runs carpentry courses.
Teaching women mostly how to use power tools properly.
Awesome.
How to make basic furniture, but we don't discriminate. We
Okay.
teach anybody. So boys are also welcome. And a lot of the like upholstery and that as well
Okay.
is also part of it. So if you make something, you can upholster it, or if you've got an old chair, we teach you how to paint it, upholster it, and then you can change the look.
This is chalk or paint. It's actually made from chalk. Take a piece of wood and you paint it so you get this effect on it. That's actually, is that like a stencil or something, or is that painted?
That's a stencil. The paint, you can paint onto any surface, and you can get all sorts of different designs. You can decide what you want it to look like. What's nice is if you've got an old piece of furniture that you really like, but it's not the right color, you can quickly redo it.
This is another one of the courses. It's an ottoman. We learn how to make the whole ottoman bit. From the woody bit around it, putting the material on it, the wheels and the hinges. Making ottomans, and those things are expensive, so it's better make it yourself. This is part of the ceramic painting. You can come grab a pot and actually paint it how you like, and then it gets fired. So you can come choose your pot from here. Doesn't have to be a pot. Looks like you can get a dog as well. Wow, a little bird. So all sorts of pots you can choose, but you can also make one out of clay.
Janine, who does the pottery.
Janine, who does the pottery, has painted all these doors, as demonstrated by Ricky. Wow. Oh, yeah. Me watching the fire, but you have to wear these special glasses.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, this is even better. That's Ricky.
Kind of liking the blue filter.
Your lunch, you should be able to get a better.
Being pressed, and oh, it changed completely color. Do you guys notice that? It completely changed color. This is like voodoo. Now it goes into the kiln, and there it's going to sit for
9 hours.
9 hours.
Yeah. That's only the holding temperature. It's going to go to 1,400.
1,400.
Yeah, temperature. Alright. Been taken out.
So they've just been taken out of the bead release. You can see the white thing in the middle.
Yeah.
So these are the Murano glass beads. Oh, look at that.
But this is after 4 lessons.
Upload these on my ASMR channel.
How long is the lesson?
Playing with beads.
It's been encased with transparent.
All unique things. It really reminds me of my childhood finding beautiful marbles. Wow, chunky beads.
Yeah, big holes.
Those are cool. All recycled glass.
Yeah.
Great. All big chunky necklaces like I wear. Blue sapphire gin bottle.
Just call it a sapphire. You
It's
have
a
to go with-
sapphire, yes.
It's not a gin bottle, it's a sapphire.
Awesome.
Syrup would be better, I think.
So, can't make syrup. Wow.
That is quite spectacular. With the bottles, you see they're hanging from a piece of wood, but when the actual light is on, I showed you earlier, but it's so much better like that.
Some of them are recycled glass, broken windows.
And this is part of the stained glass window thing, this one.
That one is, yes. That's a stained glass one.
This is actually a piece of stained glass. There's another really great one, but they're actually starting courses on that.
It's called cathedral glass.
Cathedral glass, yes, because you see it in cathedrals a lot. You can do it for 3 lessons, and it's about just under 4,000 rupees. So just
For
under
the 3 lessons.
for the 3 lessons, and you'll be able to make something like this after that time. So this is the 4th lesson. She's gotten to this point, and this is actually going to be a lamp. You actually put
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah. It's going to be a lamp, but it's not finished. It's just the beginning.
So she's basically been doing this for 10 hours and has already crafted this beautiful piece of stained glass.
So, you can come do a course on how to do this. Quite flexible with dates and times, depending on your schedule. And you'll walk home with something beautiful like that.
Okay, so this is actually mosaic glass.
Glass that are made and cut and painted.
Wow. Oh, this is that church.
That's church in Grand Bay. Yeah.
The church in Grand Bay.
So amazing.
Wow.
Made with glass.
Huh.
Oh, wow. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Thank you.
This is the circular blade that will cut the glass in any shape you want. A bit like a bandsaw. These were actually cut on the little round machine, so that you can't actually cut glass in those shapes unless you have that sort of machine where you can move it around. So you can actually learn to do this and then use that as your Christmas presents. Drink a couple of bottles and bring them here, paint them up, and there you go. That's a
Candle
beautiful
holders.
present. Happy Christmas, Rick.
Pleasure.
Because that's like a clock made from your old favorite whiskey bottle. And then you can put a clock in it and melt it around.
Right, so contact Studio 44.
So, glass in Mauritius. They actually do it here. Studio 54 Mauritius. Come
44.
Take 2. Anyway, so glass in Mauritius. Studio 44. I've only done this like 7 times already. So, anyway, glass. You bring old bottles, you cut glass, you stain glass it, you paint it, you make beads. It's fantastic. You can actually come get the beads and things, or you can come learn how to do it yourself. Awesome. Recommended.
Bathroom tour at Creative Corner. Of course, it's going to be awesomely creative. And yeah, so there's also a toilet bonus. Okay, so the main initiative behind Purple Lime is that they want to empower people to become entrepreneurs and teach them skills and stuff, but not everyone has the money to afford this. So they're offering classes, right, that you can take if you've got the money. So you're learning a cool skill, but a proceed of that goes to helping other people who can't afford to pay to the courses, so they become stained glass artists or sewers or a range of things. Really, really cool initiative.
This is the building behind me, and that's all they've got at the moment. When they first got here, they thought, wow, that building's too big for us, but they've totally taken it over. So what they've done is they've got this plan to put a couple of containers on the roof, well, because they can. Then over there on that slab, there's going to be another container for the woodworking section, so that they can actually do the woodwork. Then I know they've got big plans here, but over here, more containers for more workshops, so that more candle dipping, more soap learning,
Pottery.
pottery, so tons of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to learn here, but it doesn't end there. You want more, you say? I feel like one of those TV salesmen.
What more?
But if you act now, or sometime in September, there's going to be a market. So they're also going to have a market and a tea garden, and it's going to be all locally produced.
Handmade,
Locally produced. And it's going to be here. They might try one in September in the afternoon, evening.
I can't wait.
But guys, check it out. Creative Quarter.
Yeah, and it's all under the Purple Lime Foundation, which is a
does great
non-profit
things.
type thing.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
So these are the beautiful gardens of the old sugar mill, the Mount. How cool is this? I'm sure Brian's going to tell you about Glasgow. But picture this, with tables of people selling awesome things and food and kids learning how to paint and making candles, and just sounds great.
Let's go sign yet.
No, it says Kale, France.
What? No. Yes, I know. You think I'm going to say Glasgow, but I'm not, because apparently it's from France, so it's Kale, France. Wow, that is a bad French accent. France. How do you say France in France? France. Kale, France. But look at this pump. Anyway, might not be made in Glasgow, but it's massive. It is huge. It is like the biggest pump, well, on a sugar estate that I've ever seen. Oh, and it's got the bells and whistles. Well, you know, the levers and things. It is amazing. And they would have had like a bicycle chain on it. Why would you have a bicycle chain on such a big, impressive piece of metal? Look at it. And the gears on this. Oh, it is huge. It is a monster. And it would have been steam generated, I'm sure. Got the grooves in here. Oh man, the gearing on this thing, from this size to that size. Wow.
Wow. You gotta have 3.
Wow.
Awesome. Bells and whistles. Whoop, whoop. I don't actually know what they do.
Oh, the video, rolling it. Oh, my hand doesn't work that way. No, what? Push. Are you filming me?
No. It's a gorgeous walkway with the leaves and stuff. The June plum, because I can see stringy bits of other ones that people have done that too.
Yeah, one of those fucking things went through my throat, so.
June plum. Yum, snacks. I'll find the June plum tree. See where the most June plums are littered.
That's the tree. That is the tree.
Yep. Wow, they actually get gorgeous yellow leaves in spring. You go, tree.
Walking along the path, because it's awesome for the montage. Stuff. Awesome.
Wow, look at that magnificent tree. Okay, there are quite a lot of magnificent trees. Beautiful.
What's really great about Creative Quarter is the grounds that they're in. And I showed you a little bit of that. But you can just come out here if you're going there and actually look around. This is an old sugar mill. This actually
Really
is an old sugar mill. One of the oldest. Oh, one of the oldest. In fact, I think it was like near Le Bourdonnais one. Hey?
Yeah, it's 1795.
But it did operate for a very long time.
1994, which is such a pity because if it had been 1995, it would be like 200 years. One more year, guys. One
You
more
can see
year.
the crane there, but I've just spotted something really awesome.
Some sort of waterway there. Beautiful old building on that side.
I'm actually going with it. This is a chimney. This is a very, very old chimney. They have put concrete in to protect it. So you can see the concrete in here. But the stonework is probably original. And it is round. And you can actually see into it. And it does go below ground level. But you can see into it. This is the old way that they used to make it with the lime.
Wow, that's cool.
But have a look. We can actually go and have a look down there. So you can actually see it was a proper chimney. And they squared it up on the inside, even though it's rounded on the outside. So you get the feeling. Sorry guys. You definitely get the feeling that this is very, very old. The lime mortar here isn't even lime mortar, it's clay. It's more like clay mortar. I mean, it's powdery. The outside is concrete, and they're using that to protect it so that it will stay here forever. But it is old. It is so old they didn't even have lime on the inside. Wow. Oh, yay me.
I was hoping to get the chimney with the flower, but okay.
Anyway, back to the cool cranes. And somehow we got on the wrong side of them. Wait there. I'm going to go around the other side and do this again. That's an impressive crane. They probably come from the 50s. I'm thinking they're from the 50s. But wow, the cables that they use to actually hold that thing up. It's amazing.
Super cool. Oh, there's a light. Crane. Okay, so this chimney tower you'll be able to see from the main road from Pamplemousse, and then you'll know where to come. You turn after you see this chimney and you'll be at the Creative Quarter.
This could have been a restaurant, and this could have been the outside area, and it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. But somewhere in there, there's a train. I can tell by the tracks. There's a train. I'm going to go peek my head through the window.
Shot.
A really fancy machine in there.
Over there is like a really old looking Creole house, but it's probably where someone lives, so we won't go closer. One of my favorite things about the old sugar estates is the gorgeous big trees that there remain. So not only is it got the chimneys and things like that still, but also the trees. Look at the size of that beauty.
Super trendy, where you've cut out a pit and you've cemented it, and you're just showing the old stone, but the color is still on the side, with beautiful wood doors. I think that's a thing. I think that's a thing. African trader. But have a look what they've done to their wall. They've put wooden fish all over it. Wooden fish. Ha! They do have quite a few old structures here. You can see in this area here and something over there. And there's the chimney. Wow, it actually looks a lot bigger. I'm going to go closer, but it does look huge. There we are. I don't know what that bucket thing is about, but there's a name. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Pare Felix. Pare Felix. Oh, wait, back. Come back, guys.
Gone down the chimney.
It is beautiful, but it has a feature which I'm always happy to see. They've taken the boiler out, but they left the hole. Let's go check it out. Oh wow! Actually going in. It is a massive chimney, a massive chimney. I thought it would be like multiples, but it's just one chimney. Hey, you can just make out the greenery up there, and what were you doing, dude? You can make out that there's greenery up there, but it is a really big chimney. A single chimney. You normally see the ones this size as like 4 chimneys. They have different chimneys for different functions, but this is just one huge chimney. But isn't it beautifully made? Beautifully made. Wow, and there would have been another way in there. I don't know why you need another way in there. And more here for a single chimney. So if you feel like you need to walk around and be inspired by beautiful buildings or trees or down being in nature, to get your creative quarter on, you can actually walk around these grounds because they are available and they are part of creative quarter. So walk around, see an old chimney, maybe they'll inspire you to make a bag or maybe some glass beads or maybe some pottery.
Creative Quarter is part of the Mount, and it's cool that the sugar mill is actually being used.
The sugar mill is being mused. It's a muse, yes. Muse the sugar mill. Use the sugar mill. Wow, too many words. Use the sugar mill as your muse. If that's what you like, or just be inspired by a piece of glass. Creative Quarter. Yes, patent pending. Muse your sugar mill. Not use, muse.
Yeah. Mauritius Tourism Board, contact us now. Musing National Heritage.
Musing National Heritage. To get your creative on. Wow, Creative Corner. They really are doing... Wow, Creative Corner. It actually is fantastic. And they're teaching creative things and they're selling creative things, which is really cool. Well, anyway, everyone, from a really creative place, just like to say thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Quarter, didn't I say it? Hi everyone, welcome to take 73. Apparently it's Creative Corner, not Creative Quarter. No, just kidding. Anyway, I keep calling it Creative Corner or Quarter. Which one is it? Quarter. So anyway everyone, Creative Quarter. Creative Quarter. I mean, they really are doing creative things and it's fantastic. They're teaching it and they're also selling it, which is great. But anyway everyone, from Creative Quarter, I'm just going to sneak out the door. Just like to say thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Shut up.